and I'm happy to give you a lot more details about that as we go along. But it really is harmful to the United States of America when you have a situation where you have disparate treatment of individuals under the law. So that's the second Trump indictment. We've also had Hunter Biden has agreed to plead guilty to 3 counts, 2 of misdemeanor tax offenses, and 1 is a felony firearm crime. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see today that we found a case very comparable to Hunter Biden's, and that individual's they're seeking many years in prison for that individual, but Hunter Biden is not facing that kind of time. In fact, he's not facing any time at all. He's going to be on probation, and it might even be unsupervised probation for all we know. Again, please press *3 if you want to get in line for a question. Next topic is this Joe Biden and Hunter Biden and the Biden family investigation has been pretty intense. The FBI finally, they didn't produce the document as they were required to under subpoena, but they provided us with an FD 1023. And I, of course, had a chance to go read that. It's not classified, but for whatever reason, the FBI required that I read it in a secret compartmentalized room, and they wouldn't allow me to keep notes with me, and I had to give up my cell phone, etc. That particular document was not too terribly redacted, and it was from that we learned any number of things, not the least of which is that there is an individual in Ukraine. This is all, that 1023 was all focused on Ukraine, allegations of corruption with Ukraine government. We learned several things. Number one, that the Ukrainian informant basically suggested that he had multiple conversations with Hunter Biden and 2 conversations with Joe Biden to work out details of this corruption bribery scheme. And the way it worked is this individual paid Hunter Biden $5 million and Joe Biden $5 million. They used the cutouts of multiple shell corporations and banks to wash and launder the money, trying to obfuscate the connection between any of them, and particularly Joe Biden. The deal was that there would be a quid pro quo here, and the Ukrainian prosecutor was investigating Burisma, which is why Hunter Biden was placed on Burisma, so he'd have access to Joe Biden. That came out in that doc. And then also the other aspect to it is that Joe Biden famously in a video said that he withheld U.S. taxpayer dollars, which was given as foreign aid to Ukraine, requiring Ukraine's president at the time to fire Shokin in order to receive the $1 billion of U.S. aid. So there was all of that, and then there was also redacted was the information about the audio recordings, but there was enough non-redacted that we knew that there was evidence and indicia, whether it was we believe that there was both text and text documents and audio recordings, and Senator Chuck Grassley has confirmed that indeed there are these recordings. The FBI has not turned those over to us.